Welcome back to Conversations with Juan and Rach. Hi, Rach.
Good morning.
Hello. So today we're going to talk about 5 cool key steps that you need to take into consideration when making content marketing campaigns. And the first one is for Rach.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so think about your campaign objective and don't do anything until you have figured it out in your head. So a campaign objective could be really simple. It could be you just want to get some brand awareness out there for whatever it is you're doing for your brand or your company. Or it might be really specific, like you want to build up a certain amount of followers on your LinkedIn page, or you might want to build up a database of certain kind of professionals that you can send your emails out to. So just think about that before you start creating stuff.
Good advice. Number 2, map your customer journey. I know you've heard this a million times, but the reason why it's important is if you start to map all the different touch points, or maybe the places where they're going to access your content, wherever, which is a channel or their website or whatever it, or your website, whatever it is, it's really important because you're going to see what motivates them and understand kind of if they're going through a pain point, which will help you craft those messages that are going to get you those engagements. So that's number 2, map the journey.
Yes, definitely. Number 3, once you've mapped the journey, you can start thinking about the actual ideas that you're going to put out there. So how are you actually going to advertise this campaign of yours? What are you going to say to people? So start ideating. You can stick ideas on Post-its, or you can use like digital versions of Post-its like Mural, and just put everything out there, because there's no bad ideas in brainstorming, and then you can filter them all out. And then once you've done that, you can start thinking about the methods in which you deliver those ideas. So, you know, you can innovate that in a sense if you have, if there's a particular channel or strategy you've used in the past, think about different ways of doing it. There might be a better way out there.
Cool. That's my favorite stage, when you get to kind of come out with ideas. But let's not forget another important one, which is number 4, which is test and iterate. So because we live in such a world where everything can be tracked, everything can be measured, there's so much statistical information out there, it's really cool to start to think and test some of those ideas. And the way we do A/B testing is very simple. You may have, on a campaign for example, you may have a couple of ads with some images, and then you can just tweak the image or the color or something little on the message, on the caption. It needs to be a small change, so then you can actually check performance. I know it's not the most creative part of it, but believe me, once you start to understand what's performing, what audiences are liking the most, you know, your whole creative thinking cap starts to change a little bit, and then you iterate, and then you start to have a very healthy campaign. So that's number 4, test and iterate.
Last step is number 5, which is stay engaged. So you've done all this amazing work, you've checked out who your customer is, you've done the journey, you've ideated, you've created lots of amazing stuff, and then you put it all out there, but make sure you stay engaged with the people that you're presenting it to. So if they're commenting stuff and they're asking you for, you know, you to elaborate on a certain thing, you know, consider giving it to them, because if that's what they're asking you to do, then that's what the people want. So make sure you don't skip that step and stay engaged with the community.
And I think that's key, and it keeps going back to engagement and listening. Always listen to what people are telling you, because they're the people consuming your content. So listen, engage, and be happy. Those are your 5 key steps, and we hope you
have an awesome day.
Enjoy that. Bye. Bye. Chicka bam bam, BlueMelon.